Previously on Duke City Championship Wrestling. Sky High brought their trademark teamwork to the Rio Rancho Event Center as they faced Turbo Test in a clash of fan favorites. Miscommunication between their opponents gave the Avion brothers an early advantage, and they wasted no time in pushing it to the limit. Turbo Tony and Tommy Test would have to bring their power advantage to the fore if they wanted to ground their high-flying opposition. But Mondo and Robbie had no shortage of innovative offense to keep their friendly foes on the back foot. The target-locked splash looked to finish the match for Sky High, but Tommy Test countered the new tricks with one of the oldest tricks in the book, and a classic O'Connor roll sent Turbo Test to the proverbial pay window. In our main event, Brian Idol was accompanied by Matthew Robles in a bid for Mr. Happy's DCCW Route 66 Championship. The champion knew this would be his stiffest competition yet, so he pulled out all the stops to keep his challenger guessing. A baffling misdirection during his entrance was in keeping with Mr. Happy's creatively unorthodox style, but the uncompromising offense of the looks that kill had the champion scrambling to stay on top of the game. A corner charge was countered with a boot, and the dazed champion would quickly be leveled by a rear clothesline delivered by the NWA emissary. A swiftly delivered European uppercut had the champion seeing stars, and after having his feet taken out from beneath him, a super kick had the face-painted fan favorite on the ropes. But interference by the commander-in-chief of the MK Army would spell doom for Brian Idol's championship aspirations, as an errant shove by Matthew Robles ended the match in a DQ.
Welcome back, everybody, to another, some might even say the final episode of No Way Around, as presented by Duke City Championship Wrestling. I am the excellence of elocution, Dr. Fernando Gonzalez. This man right here, His Honor, the Mayor of Downtown, Mr. Chris Burnett, and we've got a very special guest for this following match. It is the one and the only one man on out of two men on. He is the luminary of the microphone, known as Mr. Van Nunley. Van, welcome to DCCW. Thanks for making it back into the broadcast booth.
Oh my goodness, boys. What an honor to be back with you guys here at Rio Rancho Event Center, Duke City Championship Wrestling. What a night.
It's been great so far. All kinds of action. We've seen championship matches. We've seen some people do some dastardly things. We've seen some great wins tonight. Will we see on this episode? Who knows?
Indeed. And now we've got one of the most exciting prospects. We've got a women's tag team match, and I'm not sure we've ever had them before.
It has not. This is a historic night. It's our first ever women's tag match.
And you couldn't hope for a better starter for this one than Energy in Motion, Adrian Myscira. Now let's see who her tag team partner is for the evening. Oh yes, I recognize that music. It looks like we've got another newcomer to DCCW. Van. Now, what? And that is quite the impression.
Well, see, I know that from basketball legend LeBron James. I don't know that from cute newcomer Blondie Taylor. My goodness.
Now, if in case you gentlemen were unaware, Taylor Yorke did make her very first DCCW match during the extravaganza on Museum Hill during our show in Santa Fe. And I don't think I need to tell you, she's been very popular with the fans, guys.
I bet.
As a human male with a pulse, I am welcoming this, and let's see some more.
Yes, indeed. And she is, well, let's put it this way. She is way more than just looks. She is a fantastic competitor in the ring, and you will be seeing somebody else who hasn't wrestled in one of our rings before. but not this.
No.
Oh, making a welcome return to DCCW.
First ever woman signed to Duke City Championship Wrestling.
Oh my goodness, there she is.
You may know Eliza from Duke City Championship Wrestling or any kind of burning event in the Albuquerque or surrounding areas. This is the premier hippie in all of the Southwest.
That she most certainly is. I mean, hailing originally from Woodstock, New York, and known as the Woodstock Warrior, is one Eliza Haze. She is powerful, and she's a lovely human being. I've spoken with her multiple times backstage. Just truly somebody who is a wonderful proponent of peace, love, and flower power.
Not a stranger to the growers market, Eliza Haze has been a force here at Duke City Championship Wrestling.
I mean, dare I say, a hippie who has embraced violence.
Yeah, that's true. I've never thought of that.
Succinctly put there, Van. She really is. She's one of those. She's kind of the flower powerhouse.
Kind of an unorthodox choice for her partner, though.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure how this came about, but I may have to do a little digging to find out.
It may come as no surprise to you guys. I did no research whatsoever, so her partner is going to be a surprise to me.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Fair enough.
She actually, as you see there, the fearsome. Oh my goodness gracious, Zamaya. She's. Oof. I'm gonna need a moment.
Okay. Do you know she's wanted in 3 states?
Wow. I mean, obviously here what you've got to love is the tribute to the legendary Bull Nakano with that absolute fright wig of a hairdo that she's got going on. But we actually got to see her in a match against the previously mentioned Taylor Yorke in Santa Fe, and she is just as brutal in the ring as her presence is outside of the ring.
I'm getting apocalyptic Mad Max in the Thunderdome Troll Doll vibes.
Yes.
And I'm both excited and scared at the same time, and it's kind of bothering me. I don't know how to feel.
I don't know whether it's whether she or Eliza Haze, which of the two of them is Master and which is Blaster.
Wow. So what you're seeing there, Van, is also she has a tribute to Bull Nakano, but there's also a tribute to the Road Warriors as well.
Hey, that is a very astute observation, Chris. You gotta love those football pads with the big old spikes for that post-apoc mod.
I would say the Road Warriors arguably could be called the greatest tag team of all time. So let's see if that transitions here. I don't know.
Going to be brutally honest with you, boys. I'm disappointed the shoulder pads came off, but here we are.
Okay.
Well, and, you know, Bull Nakano really was one of the best Joshi wrestlers in Japanese wrestling history. Just absolutely phenomenal, brutal. Also, gorgeous without all of that frightful makeup.
Wow.
Oh, man, is she biting? What would she do?
Fun fact for you boys, this is what you've referred to as a tag team match. There's 2 extra wrestlers here, so double your pleasure, boys.
Double your pleasure. Double your fun. Zamaya tags in Eliza Haze. Haze taking her time.
Okay, and kind of begging off here, or I guess she's showing that she's not. Wait, do we have a pinky promise?
I saw it.
What?
Yeah.
Not to hurt each other. I hope that's not the pinky promise.
Okay, all right. Well, establishing some sportsmanship with her versus the lovely Taylor Yorke. Let's see how this goes. But well, quite honestly, Eliza Haze, she is no slouch in the power department.
No.
And we've seen her absolutely flatten opponents before.
Absolutely. And the one person we haven't really talked about is Myscira. She's won matches here. There was a triple threat match, and she put on quite the performance. Could have been called match of the night.
Yes, indeed. That the triangle match that she was in with one of our very, very favorite prospects, Angelica Risk.
That's correct.
In that 3-way. It was a barn burner.
It was.
That's what it was.
I think it was the match of the night, but I mean, I didn't get to vote, so.
Boys, I know you're really into the match right now and you're not noticing. My thumb keeps moving to the right because I am naturally swiping right on one of these 2 wrestlers.
Okay.
I'll let you guess which one it is.
Oh, my gosh.
Zamaya?
Well, is there – what's the dating app is just Wrestler.
I don't think they have that app yet, but I mean,
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, so serious agility and body control from one Taylor Yorke, because that was no hands, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was no hands. Let's see what happens here. Nothing.
This, I'm enjoying this match.
Let's see the Pro View replay here.
Oh,
Oof.
wow. Okay, and then what do we have going on there?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
there
just
was
very
hands.
little use of hands, but nevertheless impressive. And Adrian Myscira taking Eliza Haze down to the mat.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like they didn't make a pinky promise.
They did not. That's true. I didn't even put that together.
Eliza Haze often referred to as a brick flower house.
Ah, I see what
Yeah.
you did there. I appreciate it, and it goes neither. Wow, okay, all right. Just a shot to the gut. She interlacing the fingers there. Is she going to go for a. Oh, wow. Yeah. You see the high-flying ability of one Adrian Myscira. We saw her come off the top rope all the way down to the floor in previous matches. She is absolutely fearless in this ring, gentlemen.
Agile for a sturdy gal. My expectations are through the roof now.
Oh,
can you believe
cannonball.
it?
Cannonball, man.
Woo!
And it looks like Eliza Haze is having a flashback, guys.
Yeah. Just flatten her in the
The
corner.
summer of '69.
Wow.
Jerry Garcia on stage. She better snap out of it. She's got some wrestling to do.
Wow, you said a mouthful there, Van. The referee Francisco telling her to get on out of there.
A lot of
Okay,
action so
staying
far.
on it.
Yeah, a lot of action so far in our first women's tag match. Oh, man.
Hey,
And-
tribute
and-
to Latino Heat.
Yes.
Oh, Taylor Yorke responding in kind, and wow,
Here we
to
go.
snap. We've got one amigo. Here
Yep.
comes two. Is she going to make it a trifecta? Because, I mean, those are not easy suplexes. And you'd figure with somebody with the lower center of gravity like Eliza Haze, being able to get her up in the air like that, that's no mean feat, guys.
Yeah, as you see Zamaya right there, just pacing, ready to get back in the ring.
Like her bull namesake.
Yes. Yorke tag back in.
Wow, coming in with an impressive flying splash there off the ropes.
Belly button on belly button.
Wow.
Usually have to pay extra for that.
That's what I hear.
All right, and she's and she's driving her into the corner. And Zamaya has got her pinioned. Those arms are back. She had her where she wanted her, but Eliza Haze wasn't going to take the shortcut.
No, she seemed conflicted there. That's why I was kind of confused.
Oh, and then Taylor Yorke coming from behind.
That's why I was very confused at this pairing here. I don't think that they have the same kind of philosophy when it comes to tag team wrestling. I'm not sure.
No, they definitely take different paths to victory there. But you saw it was just Zamaya going and hitting it from behind, and that just that's not Eliza Haze's way.
Wow.
I mean, I saw our referee at intermission trying to talk to women, and he was doing poorly. So I'm assuming his refereeing in this match is also going to go poorly. These women are going to run all over him.
Huh.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That
Speaking of
was
getting run over.
Yeah, that was a whole bunch of posterior there to get just high speed right into the face.
Would you
And-
say that the power advantage goes to Zamaya in this over all the wrestlers?
In all likelihood, I mean, it's the thing that is undeniable here is the fact that Eliza Haze and Zamaya are about as formidable a pair of women's wrestlers as we've ever seen in here. And you've seen it's just the fact that Zamaya, she's not hesitant to get into the ring with the guys. You know, she mixed it up with them. She's cost male wrestlers matches before, and you
That's
see
right.
exactly she punched Tommy Test in the
I
face.
saw that.
Oh, very punchable face, by the way.
Wow.
I mean, what's more powerful than the female spirit? What does size really matter when you got all of womanhood behind you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, she's not going to punch her in the face. She's going to give her a chop across the clavicles.
I believe that was what the pinky swear was for.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Not
She's
in
got
the
to
face.
she's got to be on Instagram tomorrow morning.
That's true. Just got to look in the mirror.
Oh, wow. And then leg drop to the back of the head, rocker dropper style. You got to appreciate that. Okay, and Taylor Yorke looking for any sort of sanctuary, but not finding it. Well, Eliza Haze gets a handful of hair there. Oh, gets an elbow to the gut. Make it 3. She's coming off the ropes, and what does she have here?
The
Ducks a
whiff.
clothesline. Big boot right into the mush.
Tries
Wait
to
a
go
minute.
for the pin, but looks like, uh-oh.
Is she hurt?
It looks like a kicking injury.
Yeah.
She went down. It looks like she may have either hurt maybe her knee or her ankle, and Zamaya's not going to waste any time.
She don't care about the rules.
Not in the slightest.
It looked like an ankle to me.
Yeah, no, it's like you show any sign of injury, and to somebody like Zamaya, I mean, look at that hair. You can tell that's not far from a predatory look right there.
Ooh.
She smells blood in the water, and she's about to let her have it.
Oof, look at this. Oh, wow.
Oh, and
She's like a fuchsia lady rooster, and she's laying domination on her domain.
Color me impressed. She is a powerhouse.
yeah, she's laying Easter eggs of pain, guys.
Man. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
and yep, letting her try to make the ropes. Boot to the short ribs.
Yeah. I mean, if you kick those ribs, it's hard to breathe. It's hard to breathe, and you run out of stamina.
And that's going to make it hard to breathe too. Goodness, look at that! Right in the center of the back with that knee.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Yorke's in trouble.
Yes, boy, Taylor Yorke has just been taking an unfair share of punishment during the course of this match.
Wow.
Oh wow! And then Zamaya just going and clocking Adrian Myscira right across the face.
Boys, you feel like there's some extra hatred against Taylor because she looks like a wrestling Barbie?
Wow.
I think so, yeah.
Honestly, I can't really be sure, but
Uh-oh.
Well, what do we have going on here? And wait a minute. Oh, wait. Hey, she just pushed her own partner, and that was enough.
That was
All
enough.
right. Okay, so and that's Zamaya's first loss.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so she and Eliza Haze obviously were on different pages, gentlemen.
You had to wonder about that. I mean, that's what happens. You can be a powerhouse. You can be impressive. In tag team wrestling, it takes two wrestlers.
Indeed, and I mean, if you're smacking your own partner on purpose, expect to get something in kind. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No. So and just it looks like Taylor Yorke took advantage of the situation, and can you blame her? Referee Francisco counting that pin. She's got the high angle on that, and that's gonna do it.
All right,
wow.
We saw some ladies switching teams, which I'm assuming all of these have tried out at least once, at least in college.
Well, I mean, I don't know what their amateur background was, but you see, they're professionals now, guys.
All right.
So we've come to the end on this one, but Van, I would like to say that it has been an absolute pleasure having you at the booth with us on this one.
My goodness, boys, you two are the best in the biz, and it's an absolute honor to sit around with you guys and talk wrestling. Also, thanks for inviting me for the ladies again.
You're welcome.
We know you wouldn't have it any other way, and the next time it comes up, we will make certain to give you a call.
Pencil me in. Put it in Sharpie if you have to.
Will do.
My name is Amelia Plum with Duke City Championship Wrestling. I'm here with Babathunder. Baba, last time we saw you, we were at the historic El Rey Theater. You had won the #1 contendership match against Sin Bodhi. Now, tonight, you're wrestling Hobo Hank for that #1 contenders match. Can you expand on your game plan a little bit more?
To get it right, I'm wrestling Hobo Hank for DCCW title. My game plan is, as always, dominate. I'm here to prove not only how strong I am, but I'm here to prove that DCC, Duke City Championship Wrestling, belongs to me from now on. And yes, we in Rio Rancho. Because every time Babathunder's in the town, we need a bigger spot. We need a bigger place, because the storm is coming. And you, Hobo Hank, get ready. Because Babathunder is for real.
Thank you so much, Babathunder. Back to the ring.
And how is it going, wrestling fans? We are back for the final match of Duke City Championship Wrestling's No Way Around, and we've got a reunion as we are joined by the last real promoter, one Fabulous Freddie Fame, getting back in the booth with his old buddy, the Commish.
Yeah, that's right, man. It's great to have Fred back here with us for the main event.
Yeah, boys, thanks for having me. It's been an absolute banger of a night here at the Rio Rancho Event Center. Too long has it been for our return to the Rio Rancho Event Center and pro wrestling, not just here in Albuquerque, but on our YouTube channel and all of our new opportunities with this broadcast. So excited to be here. And again, long time coming, right? Babathunder taking on Hobo Hank. We're wildly excited about that. He was held back, I think you guys have probably mentioned it, by hurricane.
Yep.
By natural disaster only, kept he away from his earned title shot the last time we were here. So Hobo Hank's going to step in. He's going to defend in front of the place that he wanted, in front of the crowd that he wanted in front of. And Babathunder, well, he's going to try to screw that up. That's his deal.
Indeed he will. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, for a giant as formidable of a stature as Babathunder, it would have to take something on the level of a natural disaster to be able to keep him away from here for his quest for the gold. Because he, you know, it was like we saw Hobo Hank successfully defend the title against Sin Bodhi, and I don't think that Babathunder had quite as troublesome a time when they were determining who the number one contender was going to be. And boy, that is about a mountain that the champion will have to climb.
You're making an excellent point, Fernando, because that battle against Sim Bodhi, it came nefariously, right? So the way he was able to get there through Chu Martinez and kind of the at least confusion to me on the motivations behind that. And now it's not a Hobo Hank is trying to figure out a battle between his friend and an opportunity, his longtime friend who shown to be foe at one point, but now an individual who's here strictly on business.
Yep.
You know, Babathunder is post-WWE, now working with the NWA and Juggalo Pro Wrestling. He's a guy who's gone around the country and has really recreated himself as a monster.
That he has.
Well,
that he has.
But he is going to wrestle the king of the underdogs, one Hobo Hank, who, like you guys said, last time we were here, won the championship here.
This
in a
is true.
steel cage match against the Robles Army. And he puts Thunder through a table.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's hard to say who's going to win, but my money's on Thunder. Or not Thunder, on Hobo Hank. Sorry. I mean,
spoke too soon. But honestly, this is going – I cannot wait to see what it's going to take for Hobo Hank to chop this massive redwood down, because, I mean, you see this guy and you just look up and you keep looking up, because Babathunder is just such a massive presence, and he has presence of character as well. Because you see that he's not just some big guy. And you see big guys all the time, but somebody who's like that, who's that genuinely scary, gentlemen. It was just I think our champion is going to be in a spot of trouble, but we'll see how it plays out tonight.
might have a new champion.
Indeed.
Hard to say.
Let's hand it over to Adam Merrick, and he'll introduce our competitors.
Babathunder, he looks like a supervillain, and how, wow, just remains to be seen how Hobo Hank is going to climb this mountain. I mean, you see, it's just he's over 350 pounds, 7 feet tall. Who could stand a chance against this person?
Well, and I'm telling you, Matthew Robles didn't go to Orlando to get this guy. He went to the depths of hell, didn't he? He's got the size. He's got the swagger, he's got the appearance, and, you know, I'm sure you've talked about it here in the broadcast. We're so very fortunate to have 500 screaming Duke City Championship Wrestling fans in attendance tonight, and I believe they would like to turn those screams into boos against Babathunder, as they are not inviting the way that New Mexico traditionally is to newcomers.
Well, and then also you have the scumminess of one Matthew Robles, the sack of trash.
Yeah.
That's, you know, being dragged along with Babathunder.
Oh, yeah, it's just dragging Babathunder down.
Sure.
Being associated with just a real dirtbag like Matthew Robles. But you know what? Hopefully, we've over the course of this evening, gentlemen, we've already seen him cost a client a match, a very important match. And we will see if maybe that shook his mojo for being able to cheat on behalf of his clients. And if that might not give the advantage to our reigning and defending DCCW champion.
Well, Hobo Hank kind of has Matthew Robles' number if you look back historically. So hopefully he can pull that bag of tricks one more time and defeat Babathunder here. But we'll see. I don't know.
Indeed, we shall. We'll wait to see until.
Hold on, I'm just gonna throw up real quick. What a barfy individual.
You need a minute, buddy?
It's the most special moment in pro wrestling right here.
Yeah.
It's not the parting sea down there, boys.
Wow. I don't think that's ever not going to be special.
No, he's our champion.
And he is, and boy, you see the fact that our champion is a man of the streets and a man of the people, and that may be what spells the difference here tonight, guys.
That could be true. I mean, he definitely has the fans on his side. Is that enough? I mean, Babathunder's a mountain of a human being.
Oh! And Matthew Robles has just called his dry cleaner.
I love that every time.
Now, I'm sure for you, Chris, seeing all the disrespect for this scumbag has just got to be your favorite
It's
tonight.
my favorite. I've been having a really good time tonight. Wow, just look at this.
You know, I don't know how well it'll relate to the audience at home. But we are in hour 2:45 of this night, and the crowd still erupting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, still absolutely hot, guys.
Louder than they've been all night. Man. I feel like he put more muscle on since the last time he was
He's looking good.
Yeah, that he might be a little higher up than 350.
Yeah.
Wow,
You
what
know,
a physical specimen.
Depending upon the time you're watching this, I was in Tampa at the NWA tapings.
Wow.
He is the DCCW Heavyweight Champion, Hobo.
You were saying, Fred, you're in Tampa?
I was in Tampa at the NWA tapings, and you guys are familiar with the National Wrestling Alliance, just how long they've been doing it and how well they've been doing it. Obviously, a lot of representation here tonight. And Hobo Hank and Babathunder both performed for NWA, and Babathunder was a monster in that room as well. So every promotion I've seen he a witness to, he is he is not just a foot above, but he's an entire torso above others. He is impressive statue-wise.
Indeed, and you see Hobo Hank there taking a quick little nip of liquid courage before getting into the ring against this giant.
Wouldn't you?
I cannot blame him. No, I'd need a few.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many it would take for that to seem like a good idea.
I mean, I saw him drink a couple tall boys on the way.
Wow, yeah. No, all right, but as you can see here, Hobo Hank not feeling a moment of trepidation facing this giant.
I mean, did David have Dos Equis when he took on Goliath? Like, I don't know.
It was like
I think he's a
mead or
Modelo
something.
guy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not sure.
We're underway here at the Rio Rancho Event Center. No way around. Babathunder for Hobo Hank, and they're going to lock up. And from the tippy toes, Hobo Hank climbs the ladder.
Yeah.
Wow, and then thrown off like nothing by the challenger. I mean, you can't deny the power of Babathunder.
No.
And it's all right. Wow, he does not seem to be impressed by just about anything that he's seeing here.
I wouldn't if I were him either.
No, I suppose the bar is above 7 feet when it comes to him.
He looks like if a redwood was a human.
An angry redwood.
Yes. Yeah, one with dumb knots on it.
Yeah.
Chatoyancy.
And just, it's like some people have a chip on their shoulder. He's all chip.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't even get behind him for the full Nelson. He's too big.
Wow.
Matthew Robles looking on with stupid ignorance.
And this is, honestly, though, gentlemen, it looks like the champion is already in trouble. I mean, nothing he's using works.
No.
And then he's going high into the air. Wow.
Up and under. Okay, that's a tough one.
Honestly, it's like we've seen him in trouble, we've seen him lose, but we don't see Hobo Hank get dominated like this.
Just beaten.
And it's just, and you'd see somebody like this, like in the form of one Babathunder, who has worked just all over the world, who's worked for WWE, who's worked for NWA. Just he's been under the bright lights, and here now with everybody that he's faced down, it looks like he's got experience to match all of that power, and the champion is in some real trouble already, guys.
Locked him up from behind there.
And Babathunder breaking the hold, so far following the rules. I mean, Robles is there.
And if he decides not to.
There's his stupid face.
It's almost like follows the rules as he interprets them. You see it there.
And there
come
we are.
on,
Of course.
figure it out.
Yeah. Come on, Jeff.
Nope. Of course, you're speaking about Jeff the ref.
Fred, we have a question. Do you know if Jeff the ref has ever had hair, or has he always been bald?
I know in the 80s, his mom went on a date with a guy that looked like Mr. Clean. I can't tell you anything else.
Okay.
I was wondering if he had that little, like, Judge Doom tuft on the top of his head.
Okay.
And then he decided just it wasn't for him.
No, okay, break that, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right, I'm noticing a theme here.
Yeah. A little bit. Well, we've talked about the intimidation of some of these guys and the effect that that's had on our on our officials.
Right.
And I mean, it's oh, and the fans really getting into it, trying to cause Hobo Hank to rally.
Wow.
He does for just a moment before he gets brutally cut off by Babathunder, bringing him up into the air. Oh, snake eyes on the top turnbuckle.
Babathunder picked up Hobo Hank like he was a sack of potatoes.
He picked him up like a pillow.
Yeah.
Like it's. Honestly, how do you overcome a power advantage like this? Especially because I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've never wrestled before.
No, not that I'm aware of.
Oh,
No.
and then he's getting him in that full Nelson, and then just decides let go just so he can smack him.
As I mentioned it to you, they were both physically in the building. That was intense. There going,
Yeah.
that mat.
thudding.
Oh,
Come
here we go
on,
again.
Jeff.
And this fool just getting involved, and he was like, you know what? Your guy has as much of an advantage as he needs. This is it's excessive.
Yeah.
Finishing that thought, when I was in Florida at the NWA tapings, both Hobo Hank and Babathunder were in the building at the same time. Not only did not exchange words, did not cross paths.
Okay.
Almost as if the entire building was quartered to one and the other. And I don't know if it was discussed amongst the performers, but there was no confusion in those in attendance.
Okay.
Wow. No, I suppose that makes it pretty clear there. And then Matthew Robles with the point of the shoe just right to the posterior of Hobo Hank.
Wow.
And then him just dragging him out again like a sack of laundry.
Yeah.
Can't believe he had the time to reach down there and pick him up.
No kidding. That takes a minute.
That that little kid loved it.
He did.
Hobo Hank's going to have this massive handprint on his chest in the morning, win or lose.
Now, I know you guys were mentioning the Ice Wolves earlier in the broadcast, but they might be the last ones to leave the building tonight.
This is true.
I believe it.
These young men were having a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah. And I mean, they're getting threatened by Babathunder. I mean, he might be the person who could take on all those guys.
Wow. Yeah. Look, they're on their feet, and they've gotten into the ring once tonight.
Yeah.
But
I tried my best.
as we say, there's levels to this game, and Ricky the Renegade Rebel and Babathunder are two entirely different individuals.
Yeah. You can't stop 20 hockey players when they want to go somewhere.
No. He just gets to be one big net.
Look at him. Picked him up again.
Again.
Oh,
Hobo Hank. All right,
here we
struggling.
go.
He managed to take him. Oh, kick to the back of the leg. That's exactly what you got to do. He's got to keep on him like that if he wants to take Babathunder off of his feet, because when he gets down onto his back, it's going to take him a minute and a half at best to get up, and stopped with the goozle.
Yeah.
Oh, no, and he's biting him. Okay, all right, Hobo Hank found his range, gentlemen.
There you go.
And
Babathunder wrestles all over, but Hobo Hank fights on the streets.
Gets the pit stop from the knees.
Wow. He's not going to be able to get that smell out of his dreads for months.
Right.
No, that's not the corner you want to go into if you're Babathunder.
No.
Not going to find solace there.
No.
What is Robles doing? Is Robles doing something?
Is he trying to call people? Oh, boy.
No one's going to come out. Of course.
Uh-oh.
Wait, those pants up. It's Brian Idol.
The looks that kill.
The looks that kill.
Whoa. Brian Idol said no thank you.
Well, of course, with what happened earlier, why would Brian help?
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, no, you've got a fair point there. Matthew Robles literally cost Brian Idol the Route 66 title earlier in the evening.
Right.
So it's perfectly understandable that he would come out there. The looks that kill gives him a look that could kill Matthew Robles, and told him where he could stick it.
Oh, he gets him in the rope. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, man, riding the pony is Babathunder.
That's too sexual for me.
Oh, what's happening here? Oh, what?
How?
Stop.
What?
How?
It's
All right, okay. I mean, it's just Hobo Hank is never the wrestler to sleep on.
what, Hulk Hogan in the Silver Dome, and that right now.
Right.
He's
I don't think that's ever happened to Babathunder.
All right, this is the replay ProView gives us.
Right. Not the suplex. No, hold on. There it is.
look at
Wow,
that. Gets him in
textbook.
there. He wants to raise the roof on Babathunder. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
It's just like you think that somebody like Hobo Hank is not going to be agile. He can do that no hands nip up. You know, it was just like you think he's not going to have the strength advantage. He can suplex this 350 plus 7-footer.
Yeah.
It's
he's
just
gonna try again?
okay.
No.
He's going for the body slam. All right, we'll see. Okay.
Not going to happen.
Babathunder, big clubbing elbow, big forearm to the back of Hobo Hank.
Oh, he's telling him about it, too.
Oh, yeah.
Probably in Polish.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, hey, DCCW was mentioned in Polish wrestling media for the involvement. Oh, wait. Oh,
This is not going to go. Oh, you're kidding.
you have got to be kidding me, folks.
That took everything he had, I think.
That hurt me.
Yeah. Oh, man, and I'm sure it's
Uh-oh, here we go.
oh, and the fans are really coming alive right now.
Fans are on their feet. I don't think they've sat down this whole time.
No, nor would they.
And there it is, the scoop slam on the replay.
Wow. Suplexes, scoop slams.
All right, Babathunder goes to one knee, which puts him at the same height as Jeff the ref.
Right.
Wow, finally reestablishing his vertical base is Babathunder with a huge right hand. It's like probably getting punched by a pumpkin. Oh. Whoa. All
Right
right.
down.
I think that's it. I think that.
Wow.
I don't know.
That we may have a new champion, guys. Okay.
Wow.
At the last moment.
That was, that hand was coming down for 3.
Babathunder's beside himself. He
Yeah.
can't believe it. He can't believe it.
No, he would have to think, what does it take?
Yeah.
Well, if he can't do it by himself, he's not going to have any help. Brian Idol refusing to come out to
Right.
help Matthew Robles.
Yeah, and I'm sure Matthew Robles is wary of stepping in and getting his client disqualified again. Going for the.
There's
calling-
no one to call.
Yeah.
The choke slam.
Oh,
Oh,
that
Solid
was
Taylor.
Of course.
that was a long way up.
I was about to say, where's Solid Taylor
I
at?
hate Saleh Taylor.
Oh man, look at that. Do we have an? I would have said that was just about the most ignoble way to lose the title that I could think of.
Is Jeff the ref doing a Fred Slow impersonation with that count?
I don't know. I think you might hate Solid Taylor, but I don't know if you might win president of the I Hate Solid Taylor fan club, Fred, but you'd be up there.
He is the worst.
He's the worst.
All right. I'm not one to worry for our hero Hobo Hank, but wait, here we go.
Wait a minute. Wow. Okay.
Sleeper hold.
It is just the absolute resourcefulness and craftiness of the veteran of 25 plus years that is Hobo Hank.
And Solid Taylor, if you can't see him, but he is just stalking around the ring. He's getting up on it.
All right. Okay.
On the top rope, no middle rope.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Always-
Wait a minute. Hobo Hank, he's in perfect position. What's about to happen here?
Robles is up.
Wait, Robo. Oh, no, he's spraying something. Was that hand sanitizer?
I believe it was.
Oh, he is returning the favor. There's some poetic justice. Babathunder can't see. Hobo Hank's got him in position, guys. Tornado DDT. Is this it?
From the top of the Sandia
1,
Mountains.
2.
Yes!
And our champion successfully defends the title. How?
I have no idea, but I am so happy right now. Robles is on the ground.
Oh, turning Solid Taylor inside out. You love to see it.
Yes. All of my dreams have come true this evening. It's almost like it's my birthday, but it's not.
It's your wrestling birthday.
It's my wrestling birthday.
There you go.
Robles is defeated not once, but twice.
Hobo Hank pulls off the most unlikely title defense possibly ever against a monster like Babathunder. What else can we say about tonight?
Hobo Hank victorious in this one. Babathunder stumbles off. Is this the end of he and Duke City Championship Wrestling? Only time will tell. But you see it here on the replay, the tornado DDT off the top of the Sandias.
Wow.
And he looses it onto Babathunder, the 3 count. And he called it as it counted. That's Steph Curry-esque, boys.
Wow. And Sully Taylor trying to get involved.
Yeah, before he gets turned inside out.
Too late.
Goodness
What
gracious,
a
guys.
night of pro wrestling.
Oh, my
That
God.
it's as you said, this was Duke City Championship Wrestling's no way around, and he found it. Our
found a way
champion,
around.
Hobo Hank. Well, there was no way around. He had to go straight through.
King of the underdogs, my friends.
My goodness.
Oh, no
gentlemen.
way around. NWA. I get
Hey!
it. I get it.
Wow, there's a meaning there.
and a victory beer.
Indeed. All right, well, you know what? Hey, after that, I think I'm going to join him with a beer. How are you guys feeling?
I hear you.
Thank you for letting me join you on the broadcast, boys. Thank you for another night of exciting pro wrestling here in Rio Rancho. Of course, Duke City Championship Wrestling returns to the historic El Rey Theater December the 28th. That is the Bosque Blizzard, boys.
Oh, my goodness. You said a mouthful there, fabulous Freddie Fane. Thank you for making it into the booth with us. And speaking of who we are as we come to the end of the night, I am the Excellence of Elocution Dr. Fernando Gonzalez, accompanied as always by His Honor, the Mayor of Downtown, Chris Burnett. And we would like to thank you for watching this awesome event as presented by Duke City Championship Wrestling. Thank you so much, and have a great evening, everybody.